Bob Taylor. I'm the Executive Chef General Manager here at the Treasury Restaurant in Ripon, Wisconsin. Today we're going to be featuring our pan-seared salmon on our quinoa with romesco sauce. Let's get started. First, what we're going to want to do is make sure that our pan is nice and warm. Some olive oil, our fresh Atlantic salmon. We'll put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Make sure our pan is nice and hot. Season the other side. And set it in our pan. And while that's searing, we're going to start our romesco sauce. And the first step with the romesco sauce is taking some vine-ripe tomatoes, salt, pepper, garlic cloves, olive oil, and we'll put these in our oven and get those roasting. And while that's roasting, we'll see that I already have roasted off my tomatoes and my garlic here. So again, starting with a hot pan, olive oil, we're going to put our sliced almonds, dried chili, our roasted garlic, and our roasted tomatoes. What we want to do is get this all married up a little bit and sauteed. Start roasting all that together. We'll flip our salmon. Some nice good color on there. And what we like to do here at the restaurant is then we'll finish this off in the oven. Add one diced bread, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and again, continue to saute. Once it starts cooking down a little bit, then we'll add our ancho spices, 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, and 1/3 cup of olive oil. Now we'll just continue to let this cook down. And while fish and the sauce is cooking down, we're going to start our quinoa. The next step, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our roasted pepper and zucchini quinoa. And why we like to use the quinoa here is a gluten-free option for the people watching their gluten diet. And we're continuing to let this romesco sauce cook down. Once that gets cooked down, we're going to throw a little white wine into this. Continue to let this simmer. Then what you're going to need to do is transfer this over to your blender or your Cuisinart and blend that up. Our pan is nice and hot. We'll add our zucchini and pepper. Add a little bit of salt and pepper. And next to it, we'll be doing just some fresh green beans. So once this gets nice color and saute to it, add the quinoa. Then we'll hit it with a little bit of Marsala wine. Add some salt and pepper to our vegetables. Deglaze with some more white wine. And now we'll start the assembling part. Now that all of our mise en place are ready to go, we'll show you our plate presentation. Put our quinoa in the cylinder. Remove that. Then we're going to be adding our fresh beans. Like so. Check on our salmon. And that looks perfect. We'll put our salmon on there like so. Finishing that with the blended romesco sauce. And we also use the fresh basil oil. And here again, finishing with our spring mix, our microgreens.